Hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. My YouTube has been acting really crazy lately. Like I just got a notification from a comment that was left on my channel yesterday. Let's get that straightened out or it'll bug me. Can all y'all hear me? Am I here? Am I alive? Last week I had a problem. You didn't think I was here, and I was here going, I'm here. It's like being in a bad dream. I don't think, don't think. I don't think. Let's see. Well, it says I'm live. Okay, good. I brought my phone this time because last time people were trying to tell me and my phone was in the other room. So I'm on high alert here. Stink bug behavior is changing. So at the beginning, when they were swarming, they were pretty much sticking to the ceiling. And now they're flying around and landing on things where I have to be mindful of everywhere I touch. Like look first, touch next. So let's see who's here. I'm giving it a minute as advised by our friend Abraham that give people a minute to get here, but some people were on time, like Pam. Hi, Pam. Hi, Teresa. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Linda. Hey, Lisa. So I've been working steadily on these for my channel members. Um, little mini card kits. I've got how many done? 5 out of only 12 people have responded. I don't have that many members, and thank God because I'd be here all night. But yeah, it's not been a fun thing. I just got one before I came on live, so my heart's racing a little bit. And I'm just kind of looking around, making sure. I did bring my Kleenex and my sprayer, so just in case. And so, anyway, I think 2 minutes is good. I'm going to be working with some printables today and some paper from my stash that I haven't used. And this, my friend Chow sent me. It is Chow Bella paper. And the best place I've been able to find the Chow Bella is on HSN. And I'll probably be using some of these little, funky edge circle dies, which I've never used and I've had for years. Hi, Randy. You could get one of those bug nets they use in the tropics and drape it, drape it over my light rack to keep them up my craft. I probably could, but they'd figure out a way to crawl under. What I've done is I've doused myself with lavender oil because they don't like the smell of it, which I don't really like the smell of it either, but in hopes that they, catch whiff and run away. They'll be gone soon. It's getting colder, and that's why their behavior is changing. Like it only got up to 75 today. And so they're starting to get frantic to find a place to hibernate for the winter because it's in the 50s at night. So freeze on. Anyway, these printables are from the Messy Palette die, and I do have her linked. Well, that's true. They wouldn't fall on me or land on me or dive bomb me because they fly. Stupid things. Listen, if they didn't fly, I probably wouldn't be as freaked out about them, but they fly. I don't like anything that flies. It all freaks me out. So what it is it's these retro style printables, and I printed them in the size that I wanted them. And so some of them are more cartoony, some of them are more like VR looking. We've got some little license plates. So all these little rat rods. And Di and her husband. Hey, I know I printed more than 3. Where are the rest of them? Doggone it. Bobby, where'd you put them? Oh, no. I don't know where I put them. I had one in particular I wanted to use. Oh, it's still in my printer, I think. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah. Here they are. So this is the one I love because it's old people. Yeah, you recognize them. So I didn't print all of them. I just printed some, the ones I liked best. I actually did print all of them, but I had the wrong paper in my printer and I didn't want to use up too much more ink. But I want to do something with the OG here because that would be me and Mike, only I would be wider than him and Mike would be twice as wide as him. Um, we'd get in that rat rod and it would just drag on the ground. So our friend Di, her and her husband have one. We don't. Mike's always something's touching me. Don't touch me. Mike's always wanting one, but no, we don't have one. I won't let him. So, and let me see, because I don't want to lose a bunch of this. I like this old guy back here. I think I could go right about there and get away with it. So I'm going to trim this out. You were just live on your channel a few minutes ago? So tomorrow I have a special live, friends. Instead of going at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm going at 12:30. That's Central Time. And I'm having a giveaway to celebrate my 4K plus, a new product. So we got a double whammy going on. There's going to be a little white showing here, but I may do something to it. I don't think I have these kind in an oval shape. I only have regular ovals, I think. Let me check. Let me check. Squares. Rectangles. No, no ovals. Okay. I have other oval shapes though, so let's take a look at some other ones. And I can just kind of cut a rough edge like that afterwards. Let's see, where are my ovals? There's a thing of having too many doggone dies. I just wonder. No, that's gonna cut off his head too much. But I rather like it because I get quite a bit of them. I get her shoes and stuff like that. Right, Reagan? Yeah. Love, love, love classic cars. Now, these are, they're sort of muscle cars, but I call them rat rods. And typically, a rat rod that you would see would be, these are more hot rods. Rat rod would be quite rusty looking and stuff like that. Let's use this one instead. And be careful what you touch. Let's see, I've moved everything around here. So where's this one's plug? Here it is. Tried to hang everything on hooks so it's not hanging in my face. Hi, Chow. Yeah, I think the arch is gonna work. Yeah, too many dies. Trust me, I have too many dies. Let's trim that off a little so it fits nicely in here. I'm just gonna let a little bit of white show because I really want to get a nice centering look here. Because I will do something to the edges. Hey, Elizabeth. A 65 GTO, 69 Chevy truck, and a couple other things. Yeah, I hear you. Retired likes to work on them. I think that's a great thing for a retired person to do. Now, why didn't you cut all the way to the end? Cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do is kind of collage. Let's hang you back at. Uh, okay. Find the trimmer. Trim that off. Now let's see if I can funkify that edge a little bit. Just gonna have to do it with scissors. Or I can just rough it up. Since I am doing this kind of collage style, I'll need some more pieces here. And let's do, I think I'll do, I don't know what size I want to do. Let's grab a piece of this. Oh, I think I want to do 5x7. I need to grab a piece of watercolor paper here. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Night, Judy. So in the description box below, I do have Di's link to her Ko-fi shop where you can get these prints, these printables. There's more there than what I printed. I think I already said that, but just in case you came in late. Okay, we're gonna trim this. Six and 3/4. 4 3/4. Roughly. 35 Pontiac. That is so cool. Yeah, especially, yeah, fabulous birthday cards. Listen, I fancy myself a rockabilly if I could be, but I would look less like her and more like Ethel Mertz. So what can I say? Okay, so this could be looking in a window, out a window. If I were to do a window, I would need to do a larger size. Guys, I have a blasting headache. Yep. So I need to make a frame. It won't give me to Hogwarts. Let's see. Let's make the frame. Let's grab my 12x12 cardstock shop because there's probably an ivory color in here. These back in there. Okay, not those. The neutrals, please. Here we go. I can't take naps right now because of those stupid bugs. Oh, there's the UPS guy. I was watching him. I'm expecting a package and I was watching him live. You know, they have a tracker. And I kept wondering why his truck was sitting in the same spot for more than 15 minutes. Because generally, when you see a UPS truck, they are flying down the road. So they didn't come on time and they were right in my neighborhood and they left my neighborhood. So go figure. I wonder if that'll fit through there. Not really. Okay. Slacker, Di. Di said these aren't in her shop yet. So just check her shop out and she'll let us know, I guess. And I'll she can put Di, you can put that in my community when it's ready. Quit your slacking. You got an Irish passport? How fun. Why? Are you going to Ireland, Pam? I've had a headache for days. It's just that time of year. And plus, just, uh, like most people who sit there doom scrolling on Instagram, your neck gets sore. Okay. That's all I'm going to do of die cutting, I believe. We'll see. Oh, this weekend's editing time? I see. So, planning this out. I've got these guys, and we'll just pretend like this is a window. And of course, I know it's not sitting straight on there. And what happened here? Did I grab the wrong die? Of course I did. What in the Sam Hill? I grabbed the wrong die. Okay, no problem. No problem. We'll make it a double window, like a tunnel. I needed the smaller one that I cut it out with. This one here. So, go back to my paper and let's do a little bit of a darker shade. Yeah. I thought my die cutting was over, but it was not. Oh, yeah. I want to go to Ireland too. Only I don't want to get on an airplane, so I'm kind of SOL. Let's get this. Okay, I think I hear that UPS guy now. It's not raining or anything, so I'm not too stressed because they will just dump and run, leave my stuff in the rain. And we'll get that straight adjacent. Oh, dinner. I was meant to make a double window, Reagan. Yes. So yeah, tomorrow I am having a giveaway. First thing I've given away in a long time, and no, it is not sponsored. I purchased the $25 gift card from Ranger myself. Guys, I don't have the nerve to ask somebody to sponsor me, and Chow says, doesn't hurt to ask. I said, I just can't do it. I can't. I don't feel right about it. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just me personally. I don't know. I don't even, yeah. Oh, what are we allergic to? Wait a second. I lost part of the conversation here, focused on my window frame. That's kind of a trip. They send your passport in the mail? I've never had a passport, so. Well, yeah, I did once when I went to Mexico, but it was so many years ago. Just sit you over there. Okay, now back to playing my stinking card here. Oh, I know. What a thing. That would be so sad. I would be so sad if I were allergic to cats. Yeah, I like the look of that. It looks more like a window frame, huh? Okay, let's put that together. My dies are all hairy. My die cuts are all hairy. I just replaced my thing too, so I don't know why. Yeah, I might have just had a visa. I don't know. I was 13 years old. That's a long time ago. A long time ago. Some glue down this bad boy. I like this 12 by 12 cardstock shop textured paper. And I will grunge the entire frame, but I'm not going to grunge this part of the frame piece. Got glue on it. Of course I did. Okay. Come on. You can do it. Okay. This piece here. And I want to decide what I want to do with that little excess that's white right there. I could color it in, but I don't think it's going to look quite right. Could do a funny little cafe curtain. Nah, that'd be weird. Or would it? Yeah, it'd be weird because I don't want it to cover them at all. Okay, I'm gonna go for it with some ink and see what I get. Oh, I thought she said 1995. Yeah, it would be a bummer to be allergic to cats. Now look what I'm doing. I'm just going to go ahead and ink myself and never mind anything else. And let me think about an ink color here that's going to work. I want to say possibly Stormy Sky. Or let's take a look. Yeah, I feel like Stormy Sky is going to be the one. I'm just trying to be careful not to get it on them. Of course, I could just put an alien, you know, or a spaceship. See if I can kind of blend that in a little bit. Mike and I don't celebrate our anniversaries at all. Okay, needs to be a little bit darker than Stormy Sky. So let's see what I've got. I'm thinking, let's throw in some faded jeans here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Look at there. If I just grab a piece of scrap here, dust that off a little. And just kind of blend that in so it looks natural-ish. That's better, huh? Why don't we celebrate? Um, ask Mike. Mike is not a thoughtful guy that way. He's thoughtful day to day, but as far as birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, that kind of stuff goes, not so much. So I'll take it. I'll take the everyday thoughtful. If I want something, I can say, hey, Mike, I want XYZ, you know, and he'll give it to me gladly. That's what she said. Oh, God, here we go. I shouldn't have had that cup of coffee. Hi, Jana. All right, now let's start to grunge things up a bit here. Because if this is going to be a 50s picture, it's old. Very old. And trust me, I have pictures from the 30s, 40s, 50s that are family pictures, and they're a mess. He remembers, you know, and he, you know, tells me happy anniversary, can I make you some breakfast? Or I guess the main thing is remember earlier in this very video I was saying I have trouble asking for things. He'll ask me what I want, and I can't. I can't. I'm like, nothing. I'm just not the best advocate for myself, I guess. Let's go edge this one too. That's even going to further enhance the idea that I added ink there to the top. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I make Thanksgiving dinner usually. I like how that's going to be. Okay, so I do want to do collage here. So this is going to be popped up. And let's grab some of this. Let's get, I really love these, but they don't go. Let's get the signs. We'll get a license plate. We'll get one of the signs. Okay, wait. What? Something was on my mind just now. I completely lost it. Oh, yeah. So I do need to age this photo a little bit too. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use Distress Oxide because I don't want to cover anything. I'm going to come in with my standard cookie dough because the white shouldn't be so white. Almost grabbed the wrong ink pad. Diane. Oh, yeah. Mike doesn't shop online at all. If he wants something, he makes me get it. He doesn't bank online. He doesn't know how to do any of that stuff. There, so that's all I did was just kind of yellow this down a little bit without smudging because this is regular printer ink. Without smudging that. And it's just not quite as white. I think we need to go a little bit heavier. Come on. I think I need to ring my cookie dough, friends. but I'm not going to. That's better. Oh my gosh, Mike about had a fit when I did rainbow hair. I mean, seriously, he's like, what? He's such a fuddy duddy. Okay, let's see. I think I want the car engine one. And these I downloaded from, something's touching me. These I downloaded from Messenger, so they wouldn't be the quality that you would get if you purchased them in the shop. You can see that it's a little bit on the fuzzy side, not too bad. Closest thing I've ever had to a muscle car or a hot rod is I had a Dodge Dart. That was a fun car. Oh, Elizabeth, see, I cannot. I can't. I can't do it. I don't like the attention. You would think, you know, me doing lives and YouTube stuff that I would like attention, but I don't. I'm kind of a wallflower. I'd rather, you know, hide out. Okay, let's get a license plate or two. None of these are in English. Well, that's kind of cool. I think we'll do the Mazestadol, whatever that says. I'm going to do a couple of them. '66 Chevy Bel Air. Snug mobile. I remember my grandmother having a station wagon, like a big station wagon that she pulled the trailer with. But I don't remember what brand it was. I do remember branding it though with the lighters. Because back then there were lighters even in the back seat in the little ashtrays. Oh gosh, you guys, I was a horrible kid. It wasn't that I was trying to destroy her car. I was just super curious. And once it made that fun little hole, I had to make more holes. Oh gosh. Just remember that if you are a parent to young kids or you have grandkids, remember that they're not always trying to be malicious or vicious. Sometimes they're just stinking curious and have no impulse control. Oh gosh. Remember, she had these jade plants. She loved her plants. She had such a green thumb. And I could not resist poking a hole in each one of the leaves with my thumbnail. And she came to me one day and she said, Tracy, do you know what's going on with my plants? No, oh, I have no idea. Such a bad kid. Such a bad kid. Yeah, it was like a country squire, but it didn't have the fake wood panels. She might have had one at one time with the fake wood panels. Well, Mike asks me not to cut my hair, but I do it anyway. So every once in a while, I will pixie that hair because I just get sick of dealing with it. because I have like super thick hair, and to wash it is just a nightmare because it takes forever to get the soap out and stuff. And it's so nice when it's really, really short. It's like real quick to shampoo and condition if I want to. This stuff is so long. If I put conditioner on as I'm rinsing it out, there's more going into my back crack than there is down the drain. Ooh, drop that garlic powder. Maybe it'll bring you some good luck. All right, so I have these two. And here's got a rat rod down in the weeds. I probably have the ephemera. Yeah, I do. Oops, what was that? These are more motorcycle related though. Oh, I kind of like that messed up trunk right there. Maybe. Maybe I like the stop sign. I'm gonna cut out that stop sign. Mike doesn't, he doesn't really see stuff on Facebook either. Listen, I used to be a drama poster. I stopped that. I think in 2022, I made myself a personal vow that I wasn't going to post a bunch of personal stuff on Facebook anymore and drama, other than like stink bugs and stuff like that. I see so much of it in other family members and friends that I'm like, look at it and I say, why would somebody even put that out there for the whole world to see? Yeah, I'm old fashioned. I still want this piece too. And yeah, friends, I am fussy cutting, but it's not hard cuts. I love the colors in this paper, especially this is my favorite combination. So, and I have a pre-recorded video coming out tomorrow as well. You'll see that at 9 o'clock. It's part of our Not Too Shabby Inspiration Hop. And fun little project there. And we're all doing collaborations now, and that's kind of fun. I don't know what it does or means for my channel just yet, but apparently sometimes you can get more views doing it that way. And sometimes my views kind of suffer on those little hot videos on my design team type videos. I want to round the corners on this. Hey, Abraham. Yeah, I'm going to do the 4mm. And I always have to do them backwards to make sure I get the corner in. Can barely see it. Hey, get in there. There we go. That'd make a cute little ATC right there. Okay. All right, where are we? Oh, where's my frame? There it is. Let's pull some of that up. Hi, Vicky. I think I'll do something fun with that if I can find. Oh, Lord. Oh, I know where they are. Hang on. Throw a little luster wax on there. At least you didn't drop a half dozen eggs, Reagan. And there, that gives it kind of a more of a metallic look. We'll just carry that a step further here. I'm going to grab, wipe my finger off. I'm going to grab my rusty car, dump a little in here. Let's get a paper towel. Hi, Vicki. If I didn't say hi, I don't remember if I did or didn't. You guys know me. I have a good head for art, but a terrible head for admin. Ask any of my design team managers. Oh, I want some pizza. Speaking of pizza joints. Oh, you dropped a whole dozen in the store? Oh, gosh. How frightful. I'd be so embarrassed. I have dropped things, though. Walmart especially. And why Walmart especially? Because let's add some little bit of walnut crystals here. I want a little bit of texture. A little bit of texture, a little bit of darkness. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a tray here and I'm going to throw all my stuff in the tray so I can get to work on the background. Let's do, I think I'm going to use my spray stains. I'm going to grab my cracked pistachio and I wish I had a paper crimper. Those look like fun. Who here has a paper crimper? Hi, Bitty Penny. I have a hair crimper. I haven't bothered with any of thing like that in ages, though. Uh, let's see here. Our hands. I'm not going to bother with all that, Abraham. That's too much work. You know what I wanted was my cracked pistachio oxide. There it is. Brand new bottle because I left my last bottle open and knocked it over. You see how different the oxide is from the regular? Way different. Yeah, I would love to have one of those. Because I like the looks of the print paper. Hi. Oh, you think that's the reason, Elizabeth? I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I mean, I got a notification just a few minutes ago before I started my live from a comment somebody left yesterday on my channel. Yesterday. Okay, let's get some rust going on here. Bedazzled. That sounds like fun. Now there's still lots there on the top, but I love to leave it all textury like that. Okay, let's do a little bit more. Just a little here and there. A little bit more water going on right here. I love this stuff so much. And this is, by the way, it's Paper Artsy Infusions. This is Rusty Car. Get those at Joggles. Isn't it great, Toby? I think it's a fabulous color. Let's run those a little bit more. Get that grunge on. I'm going to throw on a little bit of walnut crystals. Especially down here. Hi, Jenny. Yeah, it is super vibrant. So see how the walnut crystals just kind of stay like chunky like that? That's what I love about them. Now I got a little bit of fingerprints up there I don't want. No touchy. Okay. Yeah, so they're actual walnut crystals. They're made by Imagine, which is the one of the companies I designed for. And you can dissolve them in hot water and make a spray stain out of it, but I like to use them just straight out of the bottle. Well, understood using up that paper. I do tend to use mine though. A lot of times I make birds out of it. Or I file it away and forget where I put it. So you can see as it's drying over the oxide, it does change color a bit. Wipe up a little here. Oh, that was nice of you. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. So if you just became a member, go into my community tab and fill out the form because I'm giving away mini card kits to my members. And if you don't sign up, you don't get a kit. Because I don't know who you are necessarily as a member. I mean, I know most of you, but you know what I mean. I don't have your address, and I do, give you some options. Okay, we're not done yet. We are not done yet. Because, see, I don't want it so runny like that right there. I want it more diffused, but I'm not going to mess with it too much. Um, what I might do, yeah, I'm going to mess with it. I just don't want the harsh edges. So I'm going to mess with it. Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So we even got some red in there that was unintended, but it came red. You gifted yourself. I've done that before too. I think I did it on Toby's channel. Okay. Don't take the lid off. Let's get this corner, get up here, get over here. Let me see, what else do I want to do to this? I think I'll do some splatters on it once it's dry. So let's hit it with the heat tool again. No, you did get one. She gifted herself and you. Thank you, Elizabeth. I know what I need in there. I need a little crackling campfire. Oxide. Oxide. Thank you, Betty Penny. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? I think I want to splatter it. at the end of this video, I want to try and do a giveaway with you guys. This card, I'll give away this card. To make sure my giveaway tool works right for tomorrow. Because nothing is built for the Macintosh. Everything's built for Windows. And so I had a heck of a time figuring out how I'm going to do my giveaway tomorrow. Oh yeah, I like that crackling campfire in there. It's going to change color though once I dry it. You'll see. Any super heavy spots. My rag is getting pretty. Oh, okay. Who's Alvigenta? That's gotta be Anya. Well, congrats, guys. Go to my community tab, fill out that form. So you too can get a mini card kit. You know what I don't think I have? I don't think I have any gear stamps. I have gear dies, lots of them. Oh, thank you, Betty Penny. That's very sweet of you. Is that on Facebook? No, that's in the community or the post section of my YouTube channel. Okay, so what we want to do now, want to come in with some black ink. I'm just making a hot mess here, aren't I? Having fun at it too. You know what I think I want to do though? I think I want to, no, I don't want to rough up the edges. Change my mind. I have an embossing folder, but it's the smaller one, so it wouldn't work out. I haven't bought any of the big Tim Holtz embossing folders. But I haven't bought anything really. Anything I got either a gift card from like Ranger for the work that I do for them, or stuff, you know, as a design team member. Okay, now let's get a little bit of splattering going on there. Where did I put the lid? There it is. Gonna probably still need that. You know what I'm gonna do that with? I'm gonna do it with my Posca pen. Hang on. That's silver. I don't need silver. I want to make sure I'm grabbing the black one because the silver Posca pen also has a black lid, which I don't know why. I'm sure that I have a Lavinia one. And I probably have a Tim Holtz one too. I'm not gonna spend the time hunting for it. No. All right, let's get this guy going here. There we go. This is just a lot less messy. Okay, now let's give that a second to dry. Let's give a little dry to this too so I can utilize it. Lavinia. Have you seen? Oh, let me find it. Let me find it. It's not that far away. These are my Lavinia stamps. I have a bunch because I'm a big fan. And I think the gear one, I don't think I've even used. I might have used it. Yeah, maybe I did use it. Where are you? That's a clock. There's the gears. So Lavinia is most famous for like fairies and stuff like that. No, you probably can't see that one. Let me find you one that I've gotten dirty. That's what they're most famous for. They're out of the UK, Lavinia is. I think that's the only gear stamps I have though. I have some other steampunk stuff from Lavinia. Get all this stuff dry, as dry as I can. Okay. Let's put them both on one. Doobity-doo. And I don't really need them towards the center because that's where most of my collage is going to be. I don't know why I switched those around like that, but I did. Let's go ahead. You know what? Instead of that, I'm going to use fallen leaves. Or, yeah, fallen leaves, which is almost a black. It's a super dark, dark brown. So these have numbers on them, so they're almost like clock piece gears. Let's get you kind of going up here. Doesn't show. Wait a second. Why is this number 1 here? I don't know what that is. Oh, never mind. I don't know why that's there. That's something. There's all kinds of new stuff going on and all kinds of glitches going on with YouTube right now with all the new changes. Thanks. Yes, I'm super excited about that. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Appreciate it. Thank you, Toby. Okay, and one more thing, because you guys know I want to always be extra. Let's throw a stencil on there. I think I have that numbers one. I think I do. And you guys, if you follow me much, you know that I use the crud out of my Lavinia stencil brushes. Love, love, love them. Let's do. Well, those are upside down. That'll bug me. Upside down bugs me. I'm sorry. It just does. Okay, that's enough stenciling. Now let's put this card together. And that stencil needs to get put over here to be cleaned. I'm not going to clean it right now. You're still blue, Pam. I buy my Lavinia from Del Bellows. So, I think it's just delbellows.com. I need a little bit more metallic going on in this thing. I need more of these colors. I only have gold and silver, but they're always sold out, you know, of like the bronze and stuff like that. I paint though. I could have used paint, but this is fine. All right. Now, this is going to need to go on a card base, so I'm going to have to make one. And I'm going to do one from some thick cardstock. Well, not one disturbance from a stink bug. I am happy about that. Oh, yeah, the shop looks amazing. Okay. I'm going to trim this down. Go 10. And then go 7. Oh, thank you for linking Del Bellows. Yeah, she at least she used to, Patty over at Del Bellows. I designed for them for just a little bit. At the time I wasn't ready to work on other people's channels. That's taken me a while to get there. I'm gonna score this at 5. You guys can only see part of it because I've of course worked myself into a tiny little space here. Look at that. That just was the worst score in the world. I can never score straight. I don't know. I think it's on this paper. I think it's just this paper. I mean, look at that. That's terrible. Unacceptable. Despicable. I'll get it as close as I can and call it good. This is some pretty heavy cardstock. Yeah, she was going, she had a, I think she had a physical store, And she had a lot of stuff on clearance, but as far as I know, she's still going. I don't like that funky. There we go. Okay, that's just too crooked for me sticking out. I can't handle it. So I shall trim it off. Oh, I love it when I get these little pieces right here. Those right there. I love to use them in my collage. Let's get another one of those. Yeah, she's out of Florida, Patty is, and she's real quick with shipping. And if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm trying to make some more of those curlies. Look at that one. Oh, oh, that was almost too thin. Let's do one more. Not quite so thin. Oops, I need to find my Allen wrench and tighten this again. I've had all kinds of problems with this trimmer. Like lots of problems with it. My biggest problem is where are my Allen wrenches when I need them. Excuse me. Okay. Let me get in frame here. I think what I'll do is I'm going to use double-sided tape here. Just to ensure that that stays down because it is pretty warpy. Yeah, she has lots and lots of fairy things. She used to carry Fairy Stamper too. Now, Elizabeth and I were both on their team, so I've quite a few stamps from them too, but I've given most of them away because their fairies were a little on the cutesy side for my taste. Some of them were fabulous, but you guys know me. I'm just not a cutesy kind of gal. Now, if I miss on this, I'm in trouble because this is a big old piece. Lots of tape. Okay. I didn't burnish that down, couldn't sure I have it right side up, or in my mind what right side up might be. Let's get this bottom one. Come on. Come on, little doggy. That ensures that that stays down. Okay, now time to put the collage together. Where are my parts? I moved them so I wouldn't wreck them. Here they are. Okay. Okay, first of all, I'm going to have that popped up, so anything that's going to go under it needs to go under it now. I don't know if I need this big old piece. I don't think I do. edge this one. Where's my funky NASA piece? Hey, Michelle, good morning. Yeah, I think I want that over there. And we've got our car engine sign. I don't want to bury it. Okay. Let's just do right over here like so. Bring this down over here. Maybe there. Be still. Hey, stop moving. All right, that's it. You asked for the magnet. I am not going to tolerate any bullshits. Yeah, so I have been seeing that sign on Del Bello's since I got the email from them that that was going to happen over a year ago. Let's see, maybe right there. And let me find my little hairs here. I'll pick you up. Put you down like so. Okay. Okay, glue. Glue, friends, glue. I have quite a few. I bought a bunch of them. And it's really helpful when you're trying to, design your thing with lots and lots of pieces. It's really helpful to have those so that your pieces stand still or sit still or be still or whatever word works. Hey, Pam. Okay. Oh, see, I already forgot what I was doing. I wanted this tucked under that stop sign. There we go. Okay. So we're going to get our twisty paper here, and I'll glue it down at the bottom first. And just throw that piece right about here. Bum, 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 bum. Layering these. Here. And hopefully this is spreading glue. I can't tell. Oops, I didn't want to get glue there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna pop you up. I give this card to Mike. I think he might like it. I don't give him much of anything. I spent weeks, weeks and weeks making him a quilt, and he let his dog rip it to shreds. He didn't protect it the way I felt like he should. You know, if you give a gift, you can't really expect how somebody's going to behave with your gift. Nonetheless, when you go through that much work and there's that little regard. Oh no, this one's I'm giving away. I almost forgot because I wanted to test my giveaway tool on y'all. In fact, let me set that up right now. Give me one moment because I have to go to a different screen. Okay. Next. Keyword. Where is my keyboard? Okay. Okay, in the chat, if you would enter like this, exclamation point, winner. Like that. If you want to win this card. Oh, see, whenever I let Nightbot in, he just starts getting crazy. Because if I am successful at this giveaway, just this card, then I know it'll work tomorrow. Without having to go into StreamYard. Because I doesn't like StreamYard. Well, let me put it this way. I like StreamYard a lot, but it's not Mac friendly. Or it's not iOS friendly at all. And I'll just sit here and complete putting this together while people are typing that in. Ooh, here's another floaty. I don't know. This one's pretty frail. It'll probably break, but I'm going to lay it in there anyway. Oh, bummer. I'm so sorry. Well, I had to wait because the stuff I'm going to show can't be shown until after it's been released. But we're going to do some little gel printing and stuff tomorrow. Okay, we know a frame's going to come around that. So I'm going to go right about here. Okay, and then to pop up the frame, let's see, how does it fit here? I might just, I think I want it a little bit grungier. Can't help myself. How is it fitting on here? I don't want it to get squashed. Okay, I know what to do. I have an idea. I'm going to put foam tape just around the bottom edges, the outside edges there. I'm going to double it up. Oh, you know what I want? I want my defective foam tape. I don't know where the heck it is. I lose it, I find it. I lose it, I find it. Here it is. This doesn't have any sticky on one side. My live tomorrow is at 12:30 Central. I want to make sure this is going to work before I commit to doing 2 layers. Let's see. Okay, yep, that'll work. Yep, 12:30 Central. That would be 1:30 Eastern. And if you ever wonder, I always put any changes that are happening on the channel, I always put it in the community or post tab. Like if I'm, just not up to doing a video, or because you know what, sometimes I just don't feel like it. I'm not as dedicated as some people. Sometimes I have a headache, or I didn't get my nap, or, what have you. Okay, so I'm going to double thick this. Simon Hurley tomorrow is at 11 Central, noon Eastern. Okay, this is just a little bit on the time-consuming side, but not bad. Oh, is that how it works? Okay, let's go choose a winner. I have no idea. Okay, choose a winner. Okay, looks like Cordelia. Does Nightbot show it? Yay! Cordelia always wins my giveaways. I'm serious. She is the luckiest duck. Okay, so thank you so much, Pam, for the tip, because I have no idea how to work these stupid things. Okay, I'm the only one who can type hashtag winner or excellent for it to work. Nightbot then chooses a random winner from the people who are there. Well, I mean, it actually showed me a list. Hang on. Yeah, it showed me a list. I don't know. Now the list is gone. I don't know. I guess if need be, I can stream from my Windows laptop. Because the main thing is that on the giveaway, I want to make sure that one of the people that is the first 4,000 subscribers wins. That's how you keep, like people who will just subscribe to your channel so that they can win something. And then, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what you want to call it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is right here around where this is going to go, I'm going to flatten this out because you can do that. So that it doesn't pop up as much right there. There we go. Much better. Oh, good. I'm glad you, yeah, I'm glad you like it. I'm not putting a sentiment on it, so you can keep it or you can give it away to, a guy in your life that should have it or a girl. I want these to behave themselves. All right, let's get some glue on here. I just want to make sure that my giveaways are fair. Now, the StreamYard giveaway tool is awesome, but it'll only let me stream in 720p because I'm not paying for it. I paid for it for a year. And then when it was time to renew, they wanted like triple the money. Please exclude Cordelia next time. Oh, I like the way that came out. Oops, you stay stuck. All right. There it is, friends. Our retro card with our, boomers. Oh my goodness. You know what, Cordelia? Email me your address, even though I'm sure I have it somewhere. That somewhere is always no place that I can find. So we use the printables that Di is going to get off her duff and put in her coffee shop. And for this, and this stop sign came out of this other pack. I forgot the name of it already. Don't know what I did with the piece that has the name on it. Huh. Here we go. Ciao Bella. This one's called um, Collateral Rust. So thanks everybody for coming to hang out on my live. And I hope to see some of you tomorrow. And again, I won't be here at 9 o'clock like usual. I'll be here at 12:30 Central. Um, we're still going to be doing some mixed media, but in a whole different way. So, oh my gosh, you're kidding me, Jamie. Lord. $800. No, absolutely. Listen, OBS at Studio is absolutely free and it would be great. And there's tons of free plugins for it if you have a Windows computer. If you have a Macintosh, yeah, do what you can. Oh boy. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Also, Elizabeth will be going live too tomorrow, and I should be done by the time she goes live. I tried to time it that way. This is a little crooked, Cordelia. Sorry. It's a little crooked. Here it is up close. Look at those guys. Happy as a clam with their hot rod. Oh, thanks. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Bye. We should talk, Jamie.